Hello guys, today we are going to take a look at NBA Shootout 98 for the PS1. That's the front, the back. Did come with the manual as well. So this is very interesting. I reviewed this game before on the channel. I played it with Mike, and both of us kind of liked it. Oh man, yeah, they really simplified the layout here. Sim, Arcade Sim, Veteran 3. Alright, yeah, we want that. Rosters. Everything there. So here's what's in this game here. New 3D motion blended polygonal player model. NBA moves like no look overhead, off the dribble, around the back, and fake around the back passes. Crossover between the legs and double between the legs dribbling. Alley-oops, reverse spin, and hook shots. You updated icon passing and icon cutting. Call for cutters, set scenes, and run the break like the pros. New offensive and defensive plays. Gary Payton plays incredible D. Dennis Rodman clears the boards, and Charles Barkley leads the force. And all that kind of stuff. 3D signature dunks. Kobe Bryant's between the legs dunk, tomahawk and one and two-handed 360s, and a bunch of other ones. 2019's exhibition tournament, 97 to 98 NBA season, playoffs, finals, all-star game. Participate in the draft, full team player and league stat tracking. So yeah, this one also. So here's, let's see here if I can look at it through here. So we can't really look at the controls. We could do a draft where we can redraft teams and stuff. So they added that. But yeah, we're gonna look at So I like this, the way we can see what home and away is. I like when they have that, especially like this. So we definitely want Pistons. Shit, and we gotta cycle all the way back though. That's the only thing about this, having it like this. Okay, so, and then 15ths. So we'll do Timberwolves. We'll do that. Pistons, Timberwolves. One other thing to note about the control scheme in this game that some people may not realize. So because they added all these different ways of scoring, they, for the third game in a row, changed the controls. However, in this case, the control changes were like extreme. X is jump shot when stationary. X plus D-pad away from basket's a fall away jumper. X plus D-pad towards the basket's a leaner. X plus R1's a hook shot. Square and X is a slam dunk. So you have to press square and X for a slam dunk. Runner if out of dunk range. O is pass. O square then X then O is pass in midair. Circle plus triangle is an alley-oop. Pump fake square when stationary. Square is turbo when moving. So they made square turbo in this game. Keep that in mind here. Triangle is the special move. R1 plus D-pad is a spin move. R1 with stationary backs player in towards basket. R2 and L2 set the screen, and R1 and L1 brings up offensive playbook icons. And tour control dunking is you press L1 and then you do all different dunk types. R2 brings up cutting icons, and then you press the icon for like doing that stuff. Defense, X is steal, triangles, rebound, squares, turbo, O is switch, hold O, L1 plus X is intentional. R2 you can cherry pick and O. Yeah, so you could switch icons around as well. So yeah, they really like went crazy with this. All right, now let's see the rosters here. And of course you can look at their cards as well. So this is Pistons, sweet. So Hunter, 80, okay. Stackhouse, he's new, 89. B. Williams, 80. Hussey, 85. Dumars, 88. And Grant Hill is 93. So this must have, people forget, and a lot of people forget, the Pistons in the late 90s had kind of a mini run where they were actually really good. So a lot of people forget that, and they're in it in this game. I forgot the Timberwolves here. Oh shit. Oh sweet. Okay. So Mayberry 90, Garnett 91, Robert 74, Chris Carr 84. Thomas 88. So not a bad team either. They're a little bit, I noticed they're a little bit, it seems like, well, they're middle team, so they're not going to be rough. Okay, so I just need to change that back to Pistons and we're set. There we go. We can play here. So yeah, compared to the first two games, they completely changed that. And putting Turbo like at square, a lot of people, I remember like this game was pretty polarizing because I love it and Mike actually liked it too when he played it. But I know this game it brought in like a whole different, like a lot of ways of scoring and stuff, but the way they put it in, some people may have an issue with, but the biggest, of course, putting square at Turbo. However, and then you can see here, you can have a playbook right here. It shows you right there that's new too.
Timberwolves control the tip. Number 3, Stephon Marbury.
Shit.
Off the glass. Pistons with the rebound. Ball out of bounds.
Shit.
Hunter.
But yeah, when you shoot, you gotta be careful what you press.
With a monster jam. Defensive foul.
Alright,
Pistons
so
line shooting 2.
yeah, it's still the same free throw shooting system. Oh, that should be pretty solid. I'm not sure about that. Oh, okay, cool. So defensively, it's oh shit.
Pistons with the rebound. Joe Dumars.
To be honest, having square as Turbo actually still works because you can still, oh shit, you can still like shoot and do all that stuff with it at square pretty easily, but you don't really see it that much. It's not a real common thing, so it threw a lot of people off. And plus the fact that ways of scoring were so like combo based. It was such a new thing.
Out of bounds.
Shit, stolen.
Defensive foul. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
It's definitely,
Number 21.
like, the first
Kevin
two
Garnett.
were a lot more simplified than this. Shit.
Number 43. Chris Carr. Out of bounds.
Shit.
Number 40. Stephon Marbury.
Shit.
Stephon Marbury with a two-hand jam. Pistons 4, Timberwolves 12. Dumars. He makes the shot. Pistons with a rebound. Stackhouse off the glass. Number
Shit.
24, Tom Gugliotti. Timberwolves with the rebound.
Okay, a
At
little
the end of
rough.
the first quarter, it's the Pistons 6, the Timberwolves 14. Defensive foul. Backcourt violation.
Shit.
Number 21, Kevin Garnett. Williams. And he makes the shot.
The only issue with having turbo as square is that since passing circle, it can make it tough to like pass, to sprint and turbo and pass it.
Timberwolves 18.
So it does kind of make you think a little bit.
Off the mark.
Ooh.
Off the mark.
Shit.
Defensive foul. Pistons with a rebound.
Shit. Ah, man. It's a... This installment... Ah.
Pistons with a rebound. Number 33. Grant Hill. Timberwolves
Shit.
with a rebound.
Shit.
Number 24,
Ah.
Tom Gugliotti. Pistons 10, Timberwolves 22. 1 minute remaining in the half.
Oh.
Number 1, Lindsey Hunter.
Oh, what the
Breaks
fuck?
out of a house.
Holy shit, that had some hang time. God.
Ball out of bounds.
Shit. Shit.
Stanley
Shit.
Roberts.
Shit. Stolen.
Number
Oh.
21, Kevin Garnett.
Like, the presentation of this game is outstanding.
Number 8, Ryan Williams. Pistons, 16. Timberwolves, 30. He puts it up. Ball out of
Shit.
bounds. Kevin Garnett.
There we go.
Williams.
I will say this game has an absurd. This installment has an absurd amount of dunks.
Defensive foul. Williams. Timberwolves
Shit.
with the rebound.
There we go.
Dumars with a one-hand dunk.
Like, to be honest, the amount of quirky things in this game compared to not only the previous installments in the series,
Number 1.
but in basketball games in general, almost could be a whole video in itself because it's so quirky. Like, this is one of the quirkiest basketball games that you will ever play. Just because of how much, just because the amount of learning it takes to master the way how to play it in an installment that's so shit. So like early in like video game basketball infancy is just crazy.
Defensive foul. Timberwolves with the line shooting. Timberwolves with the rebound.
Ah,
Ball out of bounds. He puts it up. Timberwolves with the
Shit.
rebound. Number 43,
God.
Chris Carr. At the end of the third quarter,
All right. Shit.
Tom Guglielmo. Pistons 22. Timberwolves. 41. He puts it up. Swish. Off the glass. Tom Stephon Marbury with the assist. He puts it up. Ball out of bounds. Defensive foul. Pistons, 24. Timberwolves, 45. 2 minutes remaining. He puts it up. Timberwolves with the rebound. Ball out of bounds.
Shit.
Off the glass. Timberwolves with the rebound. Backcourt violation. Stackhouse.
Nice.
And he makes the shot. Number 21, Kevin Garnett. Pistons, 26. Timberwolves, 50.
Nah. Messed that up.
Number 24, Tom Gugliotta. Number 8, Ryan Williams. Defensive foul. At the line, shooting 2. Chris Cobb.
Ah.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. Defensive foul. Timberwolves at the line shooting 1. Timberwolves with the rebound.
I did hear, so I did a review on this game too, and I've on some installments of the series, and someone thought this game looked worse than the previous installments. So I'm not quite sure. I need a little bit more compare and contrast with that. But I'll ask you guys, what do you guys think? If you think this looks better or worse? Because I think this looks not. I think they turned down the color a little bit in this one. I think it's a little darker. I'm not quite sure. Shit. Shit.
Defensive foul.
The timing of my shot's just awful.
Pistons with a rebound.
Ah. Yeah, not the best player of the game. Well, yeah, that. That's NBA Shootout 98 for the PS1. So this is weird because here's the thing. All installments of the 99 Sports 98 installments included fully included the Total Control stuff, like Total Control dunking, Total Control like Total Control passing for football. Hockey had Total Control something. Baseball had Total Control fielding. I mean, they had Total Control all this, but for some reason in this one, they had Total Control dunking, but that wasn't enough. They didn't just want to have Total Control dunking. They added, like, so much different ways of scoring in this game. Like, they tried to go above and beyond in this game, but I don't think they quite thought it through, because unlike the other installments, they didn't do anything super crazy when they added the Total Control stuff. You know, it's not like in hockey when they added Total Control passing. Oh, and also you can loop-to-loop with the puck. You know, they didn't do that stuff. So it's kind of bizarre that for this one, they decided to go full-on crazy with. But again, they were kind of, there was a lot of basketball games at that time, so I think they wanted to go out, and plus it could be based on sales too. Maybe this one was struggling in sales, maybe had potential to be big, and they were trying to go all out with it. I don't know. I would love to kind of interview like the people who made these games and kind of get like the reasoning behind some of the stuff they did. As a game itself, it's definitely learnable. I think if someone decided to dedicate the time to it, they could really like get a lot out of this game in terms of like gameplay. But it takes a minute because you gotta like finesse it a little bit. You can't force anything. The first two installments are a lot simpler. Now, we're gonna check out the next installment, Shootout 2000. They didn't do 99. They skipped 99, but released 2000 like because the first three installments were released in the spring. So Shootout 98 was released in spring of 98, for example. Now, Shootout 99 would have been released in the spring of 99, but they released their next film in the fall of 99 called NBA Shootout 2000, so kind of put it in line with the other sports games of that time. So that's really what they did with that. So we're going to check out NBA Shootout 2000 next, and we're going to see what that one did compared to this one, and see how it holds up. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And in case you want to chat with me, Mike, or anyone else at the Campy Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. The first one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that About page / About section of our channel. We also have a discussion tab in our channel as well. You can access that through a PC or laptop computer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.